Hello everyone! This week we're going to see how we use past tense with action verbs. You already know how to use past tense. Okay, let's remember. For example, Enizar becomes was were, like I am in Çanakkale now, but last week I was in Istanbul. Or we are in Çanakkale now, but last week we were in Istanbul. So Enizar changes to was were. And also I would like you to remember some action verbs that change when we use them in past tense. So we use the past form of the verbs. Some verbs are regular, some are irregular. Değil mi? Hatırlayın, bazı fiillerimiz vardı düzenli, bazıları düzensiz. Regular verbs take ed at the end. Okay, düzenli fiiller sonda ed eki alırlardı. Mesela, I talked to my teacher after the lesson. I talked to my teacher after the lesson. Dersten sonra öğretmenimle konuştum. I talked. Alican called me at 6 o'clock. Alican beni aradı saat 6'da. My sister and I visited our grandma last weekend. Kız kardeşimle ben büyük annemizi ziyaret ettik geçen hafta sonu. We visited. And also there are some verbs that are irregular. And examples with irregular verbs. Go becomes went. We went to Marmaris last summer. See becomes saw. We saw a lot of interesting places there. Take becomes took. I took a lot of photos in Marmaris. Okay. Now that we remember how we use action verbs in past tense, in positive form, in affirmative form, let's have a look at how we make negative and question forms in past tense when we use it with action verbs. Let's start from the negative form of past tense with action verbs. As you know, in simple present tense, we always use don't or doesn't when making a negative construction. For example, I don't like chocolate, or we don't go to school at the weekends. Or when for the third singular, he, she, it, we say my sister doesn't like chocolate, or my sister doesn't go to school on weekends. So in past tense, don't or doesn't becomes didn't. Okay? So, for example, I went to the party, but I didn't see Ceren. Gördüğünüz gibi birinci kısımda pozitif bir yapı var. Gittim. Partiye gittim. Bu yüzden ikinci haline kullandık. Fakat ikinci kısımda gördüğünüz gibi didn't ve ardından bir önceki dersi hatırlayın, saw oluyordu ikinci hali düzensiz bir fiildi. Fakat burada ise normal halini kullandık. Çünkü zaten burada didn't var. Geçmiş zaman olduğu belli bu cümlenin. O yüzden fiili değiştirmenin bir gereği yok. Ve değiştirirseniz de dil bilgisi olarak yanlış bir ifade olur. So, I went to the party, but I didn't see Ceren. Buradaki I'ları özellikle parantez içine aldım çünkü en baştaki I zaten işimizi görür. Bu cümlenin iki tarafında öznesi aynı olduğundan bunu isterseniz ikinci I diyebilirsiniz ikinci cümleye başlarken ya da demezsiniz bir değişiklik olmaz anlamda. And the second one goes, I visited the museum but I didn't take any photos. Gördüğünüz gibi aynı şekilde olumlu bir yapıda başladık. I visited. And we use the second form, the past form of the verb. I visited the museum, but I didn't take any photos. Again, we use didn't. And when we see this didn't, so we don't need to change this verb here because we already know by saying didn't, it's past tense. And she didn't say hello, so I didn't talk to her. O bana selam vermedi, merhaba demedi. Bu yüzden onunla konuşmadım. Ben onunla konuşmadım. If she had said hello to me, I might have spoken to her, but she didn't say hello, so I didn't speak to her. And this one, I saw Emily, but she didn't see me. Okay, again, I saw Emily. Here we use the past tense form because it's affirmative form, positive form. But in negative form, we don't use the second one because we have didn't here. But she didn't see me. And the last one, we didn't go to the movies because we didn't have money. Oh, so sad. Okay, sinemaya gitmedik çünkü paramız yoktu. We didn't have money. Biliyorsunuz have normalde geçmiş zamanda had olarak değişiyor. Fakat burada değiştirmedik çünkü didn't var. We didn't have money. And question form. Questions with did. Nasıl present simple tense'in geniş zamanın don't'u ya da doesn't'ını biz didn't yapıyoruz geçmiş zamanda. Aynı present simple'ın olumsuz ve soru yapılarında kullandığımız do ya da does geçmiş zamanda did oluyor. The first one. Did you get my message yesterday? Ve buradaki geçmiş zamanda negatif formu didn't'tan sonra fiilin herhangi bir değişikliğe uğramama kuralı burada geçerli. Çünkü bu soruyu did'le sorduğumuz zaman zaten geçmiş zaman olduğunu anlatıyoruz. Ve ekstra olarak bunu got yapmamız yani ikinci halini kullanmamız gerekmiyor. Did you get my message yesterday? Bunu filmlerde ya da bir native speaker'la konuşurken bunu daha hızlı söylerler ve daha çok şu sesi duyarsınız. Did you get my message yesterday? Did you get my message? Did you? Repeat after me. Did you get my message yesterday? And did the teacher give any homework for the weekend? Öğretmen hafta sonu için bir ödev verdi mi? Herhangi bir ödev verdi mi? Did the teacher? Bu the teacher olduğunda buradaki bir did you yapamıyorsun. Did the teacher? Gördüğünüz gibi olmuyor. O yüzden bu normal did the teacher give any homework? Yine give normalde geçmiş zamanda gave olarak geçiyordu fakat burada soru halinde biz normal halinde bare formu kullandık. Did you see any celebrities when you were in Los Angeles or in short LA? Okay, yine hızlı söylendiğinde bunu şöyle duyabilirsiniz. Did you see any celebrities when you were in LA? Yani hiç ünlü birisi gördün mü? Celebrity, you know, famous people, singers, actors, athletes. So did you see any celebrities when you were in LA? Sen Los Angeles'tayken hiç ünlü birisi gördün mü? And bunlar yes, no soruları. Bazı sorularımızda biliyorsunuz nasıl, ne zaman, saat kaçta gibi WH soruları oluyor. Bu da gene did kullanıyoruz ama tek farkı en başta o soru kelimesini yazıyoruz. Mesela, what did you do on holiday? Where did you go? Bu tatilde ne yaptın? Nereye gittin? Where did you go? Or, what time did you get home yesterday? Dün eve saat kaçta vardın? What time did you get home yesterday? Or when did your dad buy this car? When did your dad buy this car? Babam bu arabayı ne zaman aldı? When did your dad buy this car? Okay, everyone. So this is how we make questions and negative form in past tense when it's used with action verbs. Now let me give you some homework from your course book and workbook. Stay tuned. And let's start from our course book. In our course book, on Unit 4, time goes by. So burada kısa bir vocabulary ve resim çalışmasıyla başlıyor. Ardından burada doğru kelimeyi yerleştirme çalışması var. Ve buradaki diyaloğu da okuyup dinliyoruz. Aynı şekilde buradaki diyaloglara da bakıyoruz. Burada da bir listening çalışması var. Ve burada daha çok fikrimizi nasıl belirtiriz şeklinde çok basit yapılarla I think, bence, I'm afraid, korkarım ki, I'm sure, eminim ki gibi ifadeleri kullanacağız ve burada bu ifadeleri doğru yere yerleştireceğiz ve burada kendi cümlelerimizi yazmamız isteniyor sayfa 46'da. Burada ise az önce çalıştığımız geçmiş zamanla ilgili bir okuma parçası var ve ondan sonra burada soruları cevaplayacağız ve ardından cevaplar ve soruları burada eşleştireceğiz. And grammar kısmında yine bir diyalog var sayfa 48'de. Bunu hem okuyup hem dinleyeceğiz ve ardından buradaki dinleme çalışmalarında bir göz atacağız. Burada ise yine bir listening yapacağınız bir pronunciation, bir telaffuz çalışması olacak. Ve son olarak da küçük bir grammar çalışması olacak coursebook'umuzda. Ve burada ise yine bir okuma ve dinleme parçası. British Kings and Queen. Okay, so let's have a look at our workbook here. And as you see here, time goes by, Unit 4 on page 24. Evet, 24. sayfadan başlıyor ve burada yine az önce anlattığım geçmiş zamanla ilgili bir alıştırma var sayfa 25'te. Tabii onun öncesinde buradaki örnekleri okumanızı rica ediyorum. Çünkü gayet faydası olacaktır. And there are some, matching exercises here on page 26 and on page 27. 27. sayfada ise ana kitabınızda da gördüğünüz bazı bence, korkarım ki ifadelerin olduğu bir alıştırma yapacaksınız. Burada bir okuma parçası var. Buradaki yönergelere bakarak kendi cümlelerinizi buradan cümleler bulacaksınız verilen tense göre. Burada bir boşluk doldurma çalışması var ve writing kısmında da bir dream journal, yani hayalinizdeki bir günü bana anlattığınız küçük bir yazı çalışması olacak. Bunu yazıp bizimle paylaşabilirsiniz. And so this is okay. So that's all for this week. So I will see you in the next class. Bye.
One, Pharaoh. 2, Emperor. 3, Soldier. 4, Gladiator. 5, King. 6, Queen.
Tina, you're just in time.
We got a lot of things for the time capsule. Where are you burying it?
We have to make a hole somewhere.
I've never buried a time capsule. What have you found for it, Carol?
An old mobile phone. I haven't used it in for a long time.
I've got some football magazines.
I've taken some photos of our town, and I've got my favorite Spider-Man DVD.
How will people watch it? They won't have DVD players.
Jack's PlayStation plays DVDs. That must go in the time capsule too.
Hey, you can't bury my PlayStation.
Will people really find a capsule?
Who knows?
Four 4.3
Look at the volcano.
Wow.
We left just in time.
Well, I'm going to miss the island and maybe the house. I am sad about leaving.
Miss the island. Miss the insects and crocodiles. I was tired of living on the island.
We will be home soon. Well, we made new friends.
And we found a treasure.
Oh no, we have left it on the island.
Hey, look at that crab.
I think it is the treasure too.
We run out of time. We can't go back for it now.
One. I am going to have a birthday party next weekend. I will invite many friends to my party. I believe most of my classmates will come to the party. Maybe we need a larger place than home, but we don't know it today. 2. Last 2 weeks my son was practicing swimming races. It is so important for us because if he succeed he can join Olympic Games. Me and all my family members were very excited. We are going to have free Olympic Games tickets. But what happened on the way? Our car stopped in the middle of the way. We couldn't mend it and didn't have time to wait for car service. We left the car and begged ice cream lorry driver to take us Olympic pools. Thank God we arrived at the swimming facilities 5 minutes before the race started. Yes, now tonight we are celebrating his success at home. 3. Hello, we live in Turkey. Because of this, my daughter must prepare for university exams. We searched for many schools and courses for his big exam, but couldn't find any place to register and follow the lessons. Now we are in the middle of the semester and only a few months rest. I don't know what to do. I only know that we have limited time and passes too much fast.
"11 o'clock and you're having breakfast. When I was at your age, I got up at 5 o'clock.
Seriously? Did you really get up at 5 o'clock every day?
Yes, I did.
Why did you get up so early?
I had a job. Did I never tell you about it?
No, you didn't. What did you do?
I worked at a gas station. I used to get pocket money for washing cars.
So did you leave school when you were 13?
No, I didn't. Of course not. I worked before school every morning.
Did Grandpa drive you to school?
No, he didn't. I cycled 9 miles to school, and it always rained in 1997. And I was busy after school.
What did you do after school?
Well, I helped Grandpa in his shop for 4 hours.
4:30, 8:30, 9:30.
and I helped in the kitchen for an hour. And I had 3 or 4 hours to do homework.
10:30, 11:30. Dad, did you have longer days in 1997?
Yes. The days were much longer for me.
Then how did you go to college?
I prepared the exams of college late at nights, and at the end of the high school, college accepted me.
So your grades are enough to start college?
Yes, absolutely. I started college and at the same time started in a medical service firm. When I finished the school I became the director of the company. Now last 20 years I am one of the member of board of directors in my company.
One day I will be successful as much as you, Dad.
Okay, then start your day earlier.
I used to watch Pony every day. C. Yes, my favorite character was Pinkie Pie. B.
My idol when I was 6 was Spider-Man. A. I had many types of cars. D.
British kings and queen. 1. Queen Boudicca, 30 AD to 61 AD, lived when the Romans ruled England. The Romans were very mean to Boudicca and her children. Boudicca was very angry. She and her soldiers destroyed the 3 biggest Roman towns in England. They killed thousands of Romans, but finally, the Romans won. 2. King Henry VIII, 1491 to 1547, was very clever. He was good at language, music, and sports. Henry was very scary too. He had 6 wives. When he was tired of one of his wives, he got a new one. He sometimes cut off their heads. 3. Queen Victoria, 1819 to 1901, was Britain's smallest queen. Victoria had the biggest family, 9 children and 40 grandchildren. When Victoria was queen, there were a lot of new things in Britain. For example, trains, cars, electric lights, and free schools.